everybody. This is Norm from Espresso Mail. And tell us let's do a little intro. Tell us about yourself, how long the store's been open, and what else you guys do besides mail, of course.
Well, we're Espresso Mail, so we actually, behind me here, we have a coffee shop inside our store. So we've been here 4.5 years, just over 4.5 years, and packing, shipping, a bunch of retail stuff, and coffee shop.
Awesome.
And we just recently, within the last couple of weeks, started roasting our own coffee. So
now, whenever you started the store, you started the coffee shop and the mail and business center together, right?
Yeah, both together. Yeah, we actually, most stores, pack and ship stores are usually, 1,000 square feet, maybe some a little bit larger. We're about 1,300 square feet, so we had a little bit extra space, and there wasn't really a coffee shop, Starbucks or Dunkin' or anything near us, so we were gonna have coffee here for us, so might as well sell a cup or two along the way.
That's smart. All right, so holiday shipping's right around the corner. I'm sure you guys see a nice uptick in people coming in the store. What do you do to get ready for holiday shipping whenever the Christmas and Thanksgiving, what do you do to get ready?
Well, I mean, first off, supplies. I mean, you boxes, bubble wrap, tape, peanuts, all your normal shipping supplies. You have to make sure you have, plenty of inventory on those because, your shipments, hopefully if you're doing anything right, are going to increase. So you want to make sure that you have enough supplies to handle the uptick in shipping. So that's the biggest thing. We also we run an inventory report of what we did the previous year, and based on what we hope is a 15 to 20% growth, which is what we're experiencing right now. We go through our holiday bags or holiday stamps, all of those items. Make sure that we have plenty of those in. Like stamps, we do a lot of Christmas stamps, the special stamps. So we want to make sure, they're forever stamps, and after the season, you can, they're going to be good next year, but you can also return them to the post office to get credit, for them. But people might accept, just regular flag stamps, but if they're coming in for holiday stamps, they're going to want, a nice selection of the holiday stamps.
Yeah. What do you guys do to, I guess, get new people in the store, to let people, do you do anything different coming towards the holidays to get people in the store? And then also that new person that's in the store, do you have anything special to, get them to come back after the season's over?
Well, first and foremost, we want our store to be clean and inviting and warm and friendly. We do every door direct mail. Now, that can't be a one and done thing. You have to do it a couple, they say every, couple of months you need to do a different one to get your name out there, and we can pick the neighborhoods around our store and send those mailings out. Weird noises. So we do the every door direct mail. We'll do some Facebook, email marketing, and Instagram ads as well, highlighting some different stuff, And right now we're gearing up for next month is Small Business Saturday on the 24th. So we're going to be gearing up to have an event there. We'll invite some other local businesses to come in, and we'll give them free space and let them sell their stuff in our store, and then we'll, to get that started, and a lot more retail items and stuff like that. But that's generally
that's great.
That's generally what we do for the marketing aspect of it, and then for like the NBC Today, for our next issue, I wrote an article on, when you get that new person in the store, whether it's from an EDDM or, they Googled pack and ship store and found you've got to give them some incentive to come back in. So we'll give them a coupon for next month's service. So like for January, when they come in December, we're going to give them a coupon for shredding, so that they can get $5 off their shredding or something to get them back in that following month. But the most important thing is you've got to give them a warm, friendly environment to come into. Everybody that comes in, we ask, you want a bottle of water or a cup of coffee? It's South Florida here, so it's even in December, it can get, up to 80 degrees. So,
Yeah.
a bottle of water, is a nice touch if they don't want coffee.
Yeah. And do you collect email addresses or information for customers and then use that as well? I mean, is that
Yeah, absolutely. Most, both Postmate and Shipwright, have an email address. And one of the things we do is when we, we're shipping for somebody, we ask them for their email address because we're going to send them a tracking link so that they can track their package. And then we'll take that email address and add it to our blog. So when we have a blog post, it goes out to them, or when we do our email marketing to let them know, hey, on Sundays in December we're open, so here's an email, just to let you know. And that's about, December is the only time we'll really do a coupon in our email marketing. The rest of the time it's just informative.
Yeah, awesome. All right. Well, I had a question from another mail and parcel center that's recently opened, and they asked me what the recommended or average markup for FedEx. They specifically asked FedEx, that's all they use. But what is, if you're comfortable answering, what's the typical markup on your FedEx products that you sell?
Most across the board, I think most everybody is at 50%. We're actually at 53%. A lot of that's going to depend on your market. I've got competitors basically 2 blocks left and 2 blocks right. So you have to be really aware of, your local market and basically what the market will bear. As far as that goes, I highly recommend going and shopping your closest competitors and to get an idea of where they're at. And then, we started at 50%. I marked it up, every year I, inch it up a little bit. And so, we're, right now we're at 53 on FedEx, and UPS is at 55.
Do you ever, for the holidays, do you adjust that up or down at all
I really don't. I try it, when we adjust it, it's usually annually, but I usually just try to keep it consistent because I don't want somebody that came in the first week of December or last week in November, we get snowbirds back in to ship something, and then the following month they ship, and the prices jumped. So generally we leave that about the same.
Okay. And so also, the whole porch pirates, people stealing stuff off of porches whenever they item is shipped. Do you have any recommendations for people coming in? Do people ever ask you about that? Because we have a lot of people on our website that ask about it, from both the recipient and the shipper's, point of view. And do you have any recommendations? Like, if you see something, will you tell a client, hey, don't ship that in a box that says electronics or anything like that?
Right. Well, for most insurance coverages, the box has to be plain. If you've got HP or iPad on it, or Apple on it, it's going to be obvious. And so if we're shipping, we put it in another box. But we also, if it's something of any value, we recommend getting a signature. Especially this time of year. The other thing we do, we do package receiving for customers so that, if they're not home, they can have it shipped here. Now, we charge a small fee for that, $5, but we'll sign for the package. There's the old meme that UPS showed up at your door to deliver at 1 o'clock and you weren't home. They'll show up tomorrow at 1 o'clock when you're not home, to try to redeliver. So we do that. Now for mailbox customers, the package receiving is free, and so we get quite a few packages for our mailbox customers. But we do package receiving outside of that. But for shipping customers, we definitely recommend this an item of any value that we get a signature for it.
Awesome. All right, I guess my last question is AMBC. You're having a social event, Print, Ship, and Get Social this weekend in Ohio. Can you tell me a little bit more about what AMBC does? And because a lot of clients that we have, they might not be, they might know of the organization, but they don't know exactly what benefits. So, what exactly is AMBC and why should people join?
Well, we are the nonprofit voice for the mail and packing ship stores. And our hashtag is members helping members. And I know myself and everybody else that's on the board really take that to heart. Probably not a week goes by that I don't have another store owner who I may have met or may not have met call me or email me, with just, a question on, and we've got a lot of industry, experience, across the board, board of directors and across AMBC. Mm-hmm. And, we're I'm eager to help everybody, and that's, and our mission at AMBC is to also help our member stores grow and thrive. This is a very dynamic and changing industry, and if we as store owners don't evolve and don't, keep ourselves, abreast, we're going to fall by the wayside. We don't want to be Blockbuster. So that's what AMBC, does. Last year I wasn't on the board, and our event was in Niagara Falls, and it really revitalized, our approach in the store and what we did. We found a couple of new vendors, and just learned a lot of different ways and new things to do that would help our store improve. And the results have shown up this year. And I'm, even though I'm going to be, teaching a class or two in Ohio, I'm fully expecting to learn just as much this year. Part of the target is on printing, and I think it's going to be a valuable time, and it's going to be fun too.
Yeah, awesome. All right, well, I appreciate your time. I know you're busy, and go sell some more coffee and ship a lot of packages.
All right, thanks, Brian. I appreciate Refund Retriever and everything you do. I think I sent you guys a check today.
Hey, that works for me.
Yeah. You guys have a good one.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.